Hey guys, this is Reckless818 bringing you another video on Planetside 2. This time I'm going to be talking about the classes, specifically the infiltrator class. Now this class is a very OP weapon in the sense that you can take on a lot of ground troops with this character if you know how to use them correctly. Because they are not the strongest characters, they have no armor, they have less health than every other class. But you guys can use the one thing that they don't have, which is the invisibility from the Hunter's Cloaking, or you can do the Stalker Cloaking. There's a few of them right here, which I'll get into in a little bit. Now, personally, I'm more of a close quarters type of guy, so I would use the submachine gun. I'm not really a fan of the sniper rifle, which I do have a sniper rifle. I'm pretty good at it, but I'd rather use the SMG. Close quarters is my thing. Now, we do have scout rifles, which you could also use. One is semi-automatic, the other one is automatic, which is this one. Haha. Now, you guys can use this one if you guys want to use like an assault rifle type of weapon. This is the one I would probably go with. Ultimately, I'm more of this kind of guy. I have most of them right now. I can honestly say I think the Eridani is the best one out of all three. The MKV is probably the cheapest though because it comes with a stock suppressor. Now, right now I am using the Sirius X SX. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. The bullet damage is too little. The drop off range of the damage is so significant that it does. You can tell the difference immediately. Now, we do have the Eridani, which does more damage and it has more of a range, but it shoots slower. I personally like this one better. It feels closer to an assault rifle and it does a little bit more damage at medium range. This one you can only do damage at close range, which kind of bothers me because I have to use like a whole clip to kill one person. Now, on to the next thing, which is, pistols. Now, pistols you can use with the Stalker Cloaking, which is this one here. I'm not really a fan of using any of the pistols on the Vanu because we don't really have that many good pistols. The best one that I could probably think of is either the Beamer, or you could probably use some of the hand cannons. Now, the hand cannons, you can't put a suppressor on them, which will make you visible if you shoot anybody. That is a problem for me because I want to stay invisible as long as I possibly can. Now, you may think different, but I mean, personally, that's my opinion. I go with the motion spotter as opposed to the Recon motion device because the motion spotter is better for when you're kind of closer to a lot of people. You'll be able to see which way they're looking, what way they're going, how many there are, as opposed to the Recon one where it only gives you like a blip on a screen, kind of like radar. It's good for, just trying to find if anyone's near you and to shoot it for far distance to find if, help your team out and whatnot. I'm not really a big fan of it. I really not. The motion sensor or the motion spotter is probably a better one for me. But that's up to you guys. You guys can make that determination when you guys start playing. Now, I go with the Hunter Cloaking because I'm more of a mobile player. I don't like sitting in one spot. A lot of people do sit in one spot. That's what this one is for, which I'm not really a fan of because you just have to sit there and wait for somebody. I mean, and on top of that, since you're using this, you can only use your pistol. You can't use the primary weapon. That is a big disadvantage for me, especially when I want to take on 2, 3, 7, 8 billion people. I mean, you're gonna run out of bullets from your pistol, and then you don't have anything else. All you have is your knife. I'm not really a fan. Maybe when I decide to start running at people with my knife, I'd probably start using it. But right now, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get my submachine gun. So I'm going to go with the Hunter Cloaking because it gives me more time invisible and it regenerates a lot faster. The nano armor is probably good if you're trying to be, trying to stay alive, I guess, a little bit longer when you're running away after you shoot someone. I'm not really a big fan of that one either. I do use the frag grenade because the EMP is only for like it's only for proximity mines, motion detectors, things of that sort. If you hit somebody with it, their HUD goes down and their shield goes down. It's probably a really good weapon or a good item to use, or grenade. I just don't have it, and I don't really want to spend any points on it. I do use the restoration kit as opposed to the proximity mine. People will probably disagree with me because they want to get more kills. I'm more of a guy that wants to stay alive longer. So, I'd rather get the medical kit. That way I can actually just keep running around and healing myself. Even if I do get hit in a little scuffle, then I mean I can heal myself and I don't have to depend on somebody to kill me. I do use the nanoweave armor just because it gives me more protection to small arms. Because you are an infantry unit, like you don't need to be fighting on tanks. You don't need to fight anything else besides infantry. So why are you gonna get something like flak jacket? Why are you gonna get something like the shield capacitor, or the grenade bedaler, or like anything like that? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, the nanoweave armor is going to increase your defense by 20%. I'd probably get that, so that way I could survive a little bit more of a fight with somebody else that's shooting me with like an LMG or something. Something that has more power than my submachine gun. Because even though the submachine gun is a good weapon, it's limited by its distance as opposed to everything else. Now, that was just my, my little 101 on the infiltrator class. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay of me using this character pretty effectively. I'm sorry for some of the parts that I took out the sound. There was somebody that was also in the room, and I didn't make a private chat. So he was cussing, and I basically bleeped it out. Alright guys, enjoy. Alright guys, bear with me right now because I'm using a gun that I'm not familiar with using. It is a little bit different from the submachine gun that I have been using lately, so bear with me if my skills are not up to par at this moment.
Can you go out and capture some over? You don't do nothing when you're just prolonging your death. Fall.